So here's basically how to play Havik for all you guys that are kind of interested, because I know there's a bunch of you guys that are interested. I'm basically just gonna kind of focus on mainly. I'll probably like touch on like Sub-Zero and Cyrax. Some other cameos that he can go with, from what I've heard, is Striker. I haven't learned anything about the Striker in Havik cameo partnership yet. So Sareena's good. I can show you guys a little bit some Sareena. So I'll show you some Sareena, Cyrax, Sub. I heard Lau is good. I heard Kano is good. Jax is good. Frost is good. But the ones that I mainly see are either Sub, Cyrax, and Sareena. And right now my base one is like Sareena and Cyrax. So I'll show you guys basically how I use it basically. Now, just for you new guys who are curious on the YouTube. So basically, real quick, I'm gonna show you. So if you're looking at a PlayStation controller, which is what I'm using, right? Mind you, the zoom in is not gonna work that well. Okay. So X is 3, circle is 4, square is 1, triangle is 2. That's basically how we use our like notations when it comes to like NRS games, right? And obviously when someone's saying down, forward, you know, obviously it's forward 1, which is, you know, forward square. Down 2 is down triangle. Forward 4 is forward circle. And then standing 3 would be like neutral 3. And neutral means you're not pressing any movement buttons. You're just standing still, right? So that's one thing I should obviously go over, because a lot of people are going to be like, oh, what is forward 4? What is forward 1? So that's basically how we go about that. Plus frames wise, you have, well, let me put them on block, obviously. So you have 1 1 2, or 1 1 2, forward 1 2 2, which is plus 3 on block, right? And then 1 1 2 is also just plus 3 on block. Then you have forward 1, which is also plus 1 on block also. Oh, hey, Rocco. Down 1 is -8. GG's Lionheart. Down 3 is -5. Down 4 is -12. 2 2 2, or just 2 2 is -5, but there is a gap in there. Back 2 2 stagger is -4. Back 2 2 4 is -5. And I think that's all that basically I use. You'll never use forward 1 3. That's literally -15 on block. Most of the casts can punish that, so you'll never ever use this move. If you do, Godspeed. And then also 2 1 is plus 6 on block, but it has a gap. So gotta be careful with that. Oh, and the forward 4 3 is -5 also on block. And forward 4 is just -6 on block. Down 4 is gonna be your best friend. Micro dash into down 4 is literally your best friend, because this is a really, really, really good button. Really, really, really good. So down 1 into standing 1 guarantees. Just be careful, because down 1 is punishable on block. It is -8. So if someone has a 6 frame or 7 frame down 1, they are punishing your down 1. So be careful with that. Down 3 is at least -5, so it's not punishable. And then down 4 is -12, so be careful on the distance. Up close, it can be punishable, so be very careful with that. And then if you do get a block into projectile, it is -4, so that's also good. Back 2 2 stagger is also -4, so you are safe. You could also just block, bait out an armor, or back 2 2, back dash, back 2 2 again, bait out a poke, and then you can try to punish someone for that. Again, 4 1 is good, so 4 1 to back dash, back 2 2 with bait out a poke is also a good move to use. Pressure wise, you're gonna do a lot of 4 1 into back dash, back 2 2, kind of just bait out a poke, because obviously 4 1 is, you know, plus 1 on block. With Cyrax, you're doing a lot of this. A lot of chip damage, -5. Or going for the low, because there's a gap in the low also. So there's a gap in the low, and there's a gap in the low and the grab. So gotta be careful with that. Let me show you guys reversal mode. Enhanced smoke bomb. See, there's a gap there. Gap there. Gap there. So if timed correctly, you can kind of bait out the EX moves. If timed correctly, I'm not getting that timing down. So you can break the armor there. Break the armor there. Break the armor there. There is no gaps in forward 1, 2, 2. Actually, there is at the end. I lied. Just kidding. There's a gap at the end. You can also bait that out. So you can also bait that out. And then 113 does not have a gap, but can be flawless block at the end. There's no gaps in 443. Wonder if there's a gap in this. There is, yeah. You'll never use it. So forward 1-3, you'll never use that. There's a gap in that. So just be careful when using your moves, because again, you can kind of just bait it out with Cyrax assist because it will break armor. Combo potential. So basically, your combos are going to look a lot like this. Back 2-2 into back 4-1. Back 2-2 again. You know, you can also go into that. It's kind of how you're going to start your combos, right? You can do back 2-2 into this. Macro dash. Forward 1 into forward 1-2. Back forward 2. Micro dash. So yeah, so micro dash basically is just a quick little dash, right? You have this. This is a micro dash. It's just a little quick little dash. And you can cancel out of a micro dash with the advancing normal. Or just any button in general, right? See? Like a normal dash would put me here. Micro dash, like right here. That's a micro dash. So after back 2-2, you're going to do a micro dash into forward 1. And this is going to take some practice and getting used to. But this is the most optimal because that gives you 27%. If you do back 2-2, back 2-2, back forward 2, it's 27-3. You're getting slight less damage, but you know, it's up to you guys. If you feel comfortable with doing just back 2-2, go for it. You can do 4-4, back forward 1, micro dash forward 1, forward 1-2, back forward 2. Now these are all meterless as of right now. You can also do the same thing here. Let's go D7. You do back 2-2, back forward 1, back 2-2, back forward 2. These are all meterless, right? So now if you want to, you know, call in a cameo assist, which you can get around roughly about almost 40%. It looks something like this. Let's time that. Up to 4, you're getting about almost 40%. That route can stay the same no matter how you do finish the combo. You do back 2-2, cameo assist, back forward 1. Jump 2-1-2, forward 1, down back 4. That's kind of what it looks like. You can also spend a bar. Get some nice damage. That's a little bit hard to hit because you got a micro dash. Or you do standing 3 into back forward 3 or back forward 2. 35%, right? If I do get a Cyrax combo and I have 2 bars and I want to set up the unblockable, I'll do something like this. Now, kind of give him a little bit of distance. You can bait out an armor move. And I do have an armor breaking setup that I can show you guys. So as soon as he gets punched, you're going to hold the Cyrax assist. Boom. And it breaks armor. So if you read someone is going to do armor, and you want to get them off a bar, boom. Obviously, that's a little bit slower. If you got someone with a faster armor, you can still break it. Let me see. Yeah, you can still break it, at least with smoke, because smoke, they're always going to wake up enhanced teleport. Corner BNBs are going to look something like this. So you can do 4-4 into this. These are all meterless, by the way. Back 2-2, back forward 1, standing 3. Yeah, getting the standing 3 is the hardest part, because for some reason, it just doesn't work all the time. Well, it does, but you just got to time it correctly. You got to get the timing down. And these are all meterless and cameo-less. So now with a cameo, you're getting about 45%. And I dropped that one. And you're getting 41% there if you get a forward starter. Now you guys are probably wondering, how do I know when to call my Cyrax assist with the tether, right? So basically, it's kind of like a visual cue. I do it in the middle of his vomit, like right now. Well, that's not gonna work because I have to do a combo. Like right now is when I do it. And then up to 4 is gonna be your ender because that gives you 39% every single time. So that is the best way to go about it. Now tether in the corner, my BNB that I usually go for with a tether in the corner is gonna be something like this. Now say I just get like, you know, forward 4 tether. Well, let me actually take out the reversal mode off. Or the get up mode. Right. So I'll do something like this, right? So it'll be like 2-2, back forward 1, standing 3, standing 2, back forward 2. Probably call cameo if I want. You're gonna get 27%, and then you side switch. So you just also gotta be careful with that. So that's basically how I go about Havik and Cyrax. So Sareena, you know, you kind of get like back 2-2. And you're getting about 38% off that, right? That's basically how like your Sareena BNB is gonna go. Standing, just regular R1 allows you to summon this little portal, which gives you a meter drain. So, what is nice about Havik and Sareena, so when you go into this, you can call the Sareena assist, like the moment you grab them, and you can burn their bar, right? Now, when you're in the corner, that's when it works the best. You know, you do your regular BNB, and you're just sitting there, they're just losing bar. And then, you know, you don't give them the chance to break. And boom, they can't break at all. So that's basically how it goes. Sareena, like, she doesn't have much utility. You know, combo potential wise, like with air combos, you're mainly just like starting off with, you know, back 2-2 or like 4-4 into this. Mind you, just be careful when using her assist because it is punishable on block and up close, so just be careful when using it. That's basically how you're mainly going to use Sareena with Havik. Your BNBs usually stay the same. It's more like, you know, getting the confirm into this, or if you get the catcher state, calling the assist. That's basically it. So everything I showed you previously with Havik and Cyrax usually works the same. Your combo potential changes differently with Sareena. Sub-Zero is going to be more of like, you know, are they going to be zoning me? Do I just want to zone and not worry about projectiles? So with just regular R1 puts up this like ice armor, which allows you to just throw projectiles and there's nothing they can do about it. So you kind of just eat up all the projectiles, right? Back R1 is a little charge, which honestly, when a lot of people see you throw out your back 4-1, they're going to try to down 4 or down 3 you. So honestly, you can check your opponent with a back 2. And if you time it correctly, back 1 or back forward 1 into back cameo assist can combo if you time it correctly. See? That's 30% right there. So if you do get a confirm with Havik and Sub-Zero, your combo's gonna look something like this. That's how your combos are gonna look. I don't recommend, if you're good at hit confirming, you know, back to 2 into this, and do something like this. Gives you about like 37%, 35%. This is good, but just be careful because this on block is very punishable. So your actual BNB is going to go something like this. Something like this. Whoops. And that hits. And then down back 4. So that's usually how your BNB is going to go with Sub-Zero. And honestly, you're really just zoning and just, you know, trying to get your opponent to press the button and just literally throwing as much projectiles as you can to prevent your opponent from getting in. Because honestly, when you throw up this ice armor, there's nothing they can do. They either have to teleport or run up on you. And the best part is that back forward 1 sometimes on teleports can still hit, especially VE exit on certain characters. And even if you back forward 1 or back forward 3 also, it can sometimes track the opponent too. You're kind of just trying to get back to 2 into forward ice call, and then that's how you're gonna get your more like damaging combos with Sub-Zero. But the main game plan with the Sub-Zero is obviously just using your projectiles. That's basically it on my Havik guide. Again, guys, if I do find something different, I'll probably upload another Havik guide in the future, or you know, just tune into my streams. So I appreciate it, guys, and thank you for watching. And that was the Havik guide.